So that's like one of my favorite stories to tell. So I grew up in a very wrestling oriented family. And my uncle actually used to be a security guard for WWF or WCW whenever they came to Syracuse, New York. So he would bring me to the shows and everything like that. I got to meet the wrestlers, and just fell in love with it. Honestly, like and just at that age, I remember being able to meet some of the stars that are still active today and stuff like that. And it's just kind of like I don't know. It's just something like I said. They were just larger than life superstars, and it was just like if you could do one thing in the world that's gonna make you happy, what would that be? I'm just like I gotta be a wrestler. Like look at these guys, like, and I got to see them every few months. You know what I'm saying, like continuously. So it just kind of built and built and built. And in my family where we grew up, because I grew up with my grandparents, my uncle. Um, we had in the living room we had WWE Raw, and then downstairs was Nitro, and it was literally a constant me running up to the living room and then running down into the lower living room and just kind of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. My grandmother would always tape. Uh, I'm dating myself. Wow, VHS is so far away. Wow, holy crap. um, but yeah, so she would always tape every Raw, every SmackDown, every Thursday Night Thunder, Saturday Night Slam, stuff like that. ECW, and it was just it was never really not an option for me. I mean, as I got older, um, I kind of veered away from it a little bit. Because when you're a teenager, you're like, oh, wrestling's not cool anymore, and you're like, your friends are all like, yeah, it's stupid, it's fake, and you're kind of like, yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
We all have those friends. We want to go do other things and party and think we're immortal rock stars. Um, and then it just came like John Cena, and this is one of the craziest things that John Cena came to Carousel Mall to do a signing. Um, and there was a school that was handing out flyers for professional wrestling schools. And it was called Squared Circle Wrestling up in Syracuse. So I was like, oh, this is my shot. Like I was 16, I went and I got it. I literally got a job probably like 2 days later because my parents were like, we're not paying for that. I don't think so. Um, and so I went and got a job. I started work. My first job ever was working at Burger King. Um, and that's how I paid for wrestling. And that's pretty much how it all started. Was just kind of like I had a love for it. I lost it for a little bit, and then I mean, I hate to sound cliche with the whole John Cena thing, but like John Cena kind of brought that love for it back, I guess.